Hello and welcome back to the Tippy Show. So today's video, I am playing as historical Poland, and I'm going to be surviving against both Germany and the Soviet Union. This is going to be a revised strategy from the last video I made on surviving as Poland, and this one is going to actually show you how to survive instead of just being something for entertainment. This is going to be, I don't know, a little bit more of a guide. Either way, I hope you enjoy the video. So to start, there's a few things that we have to acknowledge when playing Poland. One, we don't have a large industry. Germany starts out with a much larger industry, as does the Soviet Union. Two, we're gonna have to fight both Germany and the Soviet Union, mostly at the same time. We'll have a little bit of time in between the two of them, due to some smart shenanigans, but we're going to have to fight both of them. Three, the allies are useless. That about sums it up. The allies are useless. I am not going to rely on them whatsoever. I relied on them one game, and that was when I played the Kingdom of Greece. I have learned my lesson. I learn it maybe once every couple of months, but it's stuck in my head. My navy, it's useless. I hate it. I hate that I have to delete these, but I'm going to, because they're useless, and I'm not going to waste my time on them. I guess that's about it. So for starters, our first national focus is going to be rushing all the way over here, so that we can go the 4-year plan, fill the railway gaps, and then we're going to do agrarian reform. This is going to get rid of that looming peasant strike, which is one of our national spirits. Right now, this peasant strike doesn't do anything, but if this peasant strike were to occur in 1 year, you would get a ton of horrible debuffs. It is not worth it. So we are not going to be letting that happen. We also have the April Constitution. This is going to hurt our political power gain, conscription laws, economy laws, political advisor cost, and giving us some daily support for unaligned. We have the low Sanation left opposition and the right Sanation right opposition. This is going to affect our stability and war support. That's fine. We'll fix this later on. Also, I have learned my lesson. It is not sanitation. I would like to apologize to the hundreds of thousands of Poles that watched this video and died of cringe. I have learned my lesson. I promise. I promise. Okay. For our research, there's quite a few things that we need to get. First thing is going to be armored trains. Normal trains are just not going to cut it. They're not. Two, we need anti-tank. The Germans love using armor. It's one thing you can count on. They'll have armor. So we're going to have anti-tanks to counter that. Third, we are going to be rushing heavy machine guns. My last strategy did not rely on air power. This one relies on some air power. If we can prevent the Germans from using their CAS to destroy our divisions, then we can hold out. For our factories, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building military factories in my middle states. I won't be losing these states for sure. There's a chance that I might lose these states. I will lose Ponzan for sure. And I'll try not to lose these states, but I always can. So I like building my industry in the middle first and securing that. I'm going to be deleting this small interwar airframe. We're not going to be building any fighters yet. Let's go towed artillery and towed anti-air. This is actually how it's going to be. Okay. Towed anti-air will be receiving these last, yes, 3, 3, and 3, 5. For our resources, I'm going to be buying some tungsten, and let's get a spy agency. After my last Poland video, Paradox updated, HOI4 quite a few times, like 4 or 5 times. So the strat that I used in that video, my original video, does not work, like at all. You get destroyed by the Germans. They break through here, and once they break through, there's nothing you can do. They just swarm you, and it's over. So I had to update this strategy, and it took, I don't know, 15, 20 games. I played a ton of games, trying just the tiniest of little changes to find something that works. And I did it. I did it. We're going to get the fun time, sometime pills so that our spies would rather off themselves instead of, making me have to deal with having to rescue them. That is just inconvenient. We're going to get this well-groomed spy. She is also a seducer. We'll be putting her on Hungary. One of the only things I'm going to be doing for my other strat, and this is, I don't know if this is an exploit or a game feature, so I'll let you in the comments decide. Kingdom of Hungary has a nice little focus tree. They get to do economic intervention and then strengthen the Brown Party, which for 720 days, it gives 0.03 Brown Party support, as well as just a boost of 5% at the start. In order to do their next focus and go down and join the Axis, they have to renounce the Treaty of Trianon. To do that focus, they either have to be Brown Party or have more than 40% support for Brown Party. Meaning, if I can prevent them from going Brown Party by having spies boosting my ideology, which is non-aligned, they cannot join the Axis until way later, when Germany does this focus, which gives them 0.20 Brown Party support. So there's nothing that I'm going to be able to do to prevent that from happening. But this is going to give me just someone to be able to trade with for the first year or two for resources. This is going to give me a smaller border for the first 2 years inside these hills and mountains. I don't know. It kind of is an exploit. It kind of isn't. But this is going to give us exactly what we need. Also, keep making sure that you're doing these spy agency upgrades if you're following along here. The reason for that is because right now we are on civilian economy, and you see that negative 30% military factory construction speed. So our factories are constructing incredibly slowly. I'd rather waste my civilian factories early than when they are in full swing. So I have quite a few videos planned. I just kind of want to say it now. I still have to play as Czechoslovakia. There is a mod for it, and try to survive against the Germans. I'm excited for that. I have a suggestion to play the British Raj, and there's plenty of mods to play India. I'm excited for that. Man, I got so many video ideas. One of the videos I want to do is going to be playing as the United Kingdom, and it's going to be no more appeasement. Not just that, I'm going to core all of my puppets, except for, I think, the British Raj. That's the only one you can't core. And I'm not going to let the Germans capitulate the Netherlands, Belgium, France, hopefully Czechoslovakia, Austria, Poland. That's my goal. Just and Denmark. No one can capitulate. That sounds like a fun game. And then I'm going to be playing as Carlos Spain. And I'm going to win the Spanish Civil War. Then I'm going to retake my colonies all throughout here. A little bit up here. Take all that I claimed in the Pacific. Take back the Philippines. Yeah, it's going to be so exciting, man. So if any of those video ideas sound fun, or if you just enjoy this video, please feel free to subscribe. We have a lot that's going to happen. Okay, derogation techniques, enemy operative chance, plus 25%, and enemy operative intel extraction rate, plus 25%. Not bad. I think I said 25% twice. 100% and 25%. Not bad at all. And now we can get rid of those peasants that are hoping to strike through this agrarian reform. Also, I had someone suggest that I play Georgia, and I'm going to do it, but I'm going to play it inside Kaiser Redux because I know their focus tree is kind of nuts. Also, one final thing, I will not be doing the memo pocket in this game. My last Poland video, I would encircle German troops in Memel and wipe them out as they would send more troops. I love doing it as the Ottomans for the Greeks in these islands. I love doing it as Yugoslavia to Italy inside Zara. It's fun, but there is a subsection of people that absolutely hate seeing that happen. So to appease them, I will not be doing the Memel strat. I will wipe Memel out and all the troops that are in it, and I will take it in one go. Okay, we're going to get passive defense. We need one more of those. Artillery is done, so let's start working on construction. Construction is going to be the second biggest thing because we need to build a lot of factories. There's going to be a lot of things that I want to make. Speaking of which, we now have our Toad anti-tank done. I think it's 3 and 5. Yeah, we're going to do 3 and 5 like this. I like it. Armor train is done, so let's start working on that research speed with that mechanical engineering. And we are going to start commandeering these civilian trains. And look at that. Armor train 15. If you don't know, armor trains are more likely to, 1, not get bombed through logistic strikes, and 2, they can actually shoot down enemy air, which is something that I want. Having to deal with the German air is one of the harder things, mainly because your allies are useless. I know they're hard-coded to kind of let you fall so that Germany can steamroll everyone, otherwise the game would be really boring. But it's annoying. Okay, we're going to invest in the Eastern Poland. It's going to give us 3 civilian factories and 1 military factory. We're literally just focusing on our industry right now. For artillery, MIO, we're going to be focusing on production efficiency first, and then everything else with hard attack for our Toad artillery. If you want to know how to queue this up, it's just shift left click. That way you can queue up the entire MIO and not have to worry about clicking it every like 3 minutes. Someone in my comments told me how to do that, and I'm going to be honest, I've had so many comments in the last 3 months or 4 months that I don't know where it is. first thing we're going to rush to do is partial mobilization so that we can get rid of that horrible debuff to building. But also, it gives a military factory construction speed of plus 10%, which is big. We need so many military factories. Our next spy, another seducer. Love to see it. Putting our Hungary. We're boosting that non-aligned. Construction 1 is done. We'll do basic machine tools now. We have invested in Eastern Poland. Now the Central region strategy. And then once we're done with probably this focus, we will be doing National Defense Fund. Keep working on that research speed. Okay, invest in the old Polish region. This is just going to give 1 military factory, but it's only 35 days and allows us to go down to modernize the congressional factories, which gives 2 military and 2 civilian factories, which, again, that's just so nice. We need so much industry if we're going to hold out from the 2 strongest nations in the game. Okay, we have invested in the old region. We can do partial mobilization and National Defense Fund for 720 days, so 2-ish years. We're going to be getting negative 35 consumer goods. I know it says our people expect 30, so it's going to be 35% of 30%. So maybe 24, 25%, something like that. It might be a little bit less, but we need every boost we can get to our industry. We really do. And commandeer more civilian trains. We're going to do this until the decision literally disappears. Okay, the Anti-Comintern Pact. Germany proposes that we sign a pact to address the Comintern's goal of spreading communism worldwide through the use of subversion and violence. By signing this pact, we agree to share intelligence on the communist threat and act in close cooperation against this menace. We can join, which makes Germany like us by a fair amount, and it makes the Soviet Union hate us, or we can refuse and it makes Germany just really look weird at us. So that's what we're going to do, because we need the Soviet Union to not hate our guts. Germany, there's no hope for us. There's no hope. Germany's going to come for this. If we get a non-aggression pact, it doesn't matter. Germany requests the Danzig. If you say no, they'll still declare war, even if you have a non-aggression pact. So that is the bigger threat. That is the one we have to look at. Our Toad anti-air is now being built, and we're starting to make some Toad anti-tanks. It's good, very good. Construction 2. And our next focus, modernize the congressional factories. Okay, the new Polish industry. For 35 days, we will be getting 2 military factories. We need to keep saving that. We need to buy more tungsten, of course. Keep buying iron, materials, whatever you need, because our economy, our production is more important than even just building stuff. We need so many guns. We need so much artillery. We need anti-air, anti-tank. It's the only way we're gonna survive. And I need 100 in order to get this guy. So there we go. We are going to get this air reformer, and we're going to expand the Krakow industries. Okay, producing more guns, and soon we should be able to make some air. I'm going to get excavation so that we can start getting some more metals. Because at the end of the day, we still do need to keep making military factories, so not having to use our civvies to buy materials is going to be nice. If we're going to win this war, we have to be almost self-sufficient. We do have to be self-sufficient by the time the Soviet Union comes for us. Okay. I still need a little bit more air experience. I need 11. Oh, I forgot to research this. No! Okay. 83 days, 88 days. God. I should have researched Engine 2 first. That was a mistake. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Commandeer civilian trains. How many we got so far? 45? Okay. You know what? Fine. Fine. And now, modernizing the Galician industry. 2 civilian factories and 1 military factory for 70 days. Not bad. And we'll start making guns. We just gotta wait for that engine too. I should have done it earlier. I completely forgot that I had to. That is my mistake. Also, we are still good. They're at 33% and going down while having the strength in the Brown Party. Okay. Engine 2 is done, so let's very quickly run in here. We are going to design a fighter. We are not going to be making CAS. We can't afford it, and they will just get shot down. These guys are literally just going to be contesting the Germans in the air, preventing them from getting massive bonuses to with their cast damage. So let's look through these fighter models and decide which one we like best. So I like this one, but I think I'm going to go with the first one. Yeah, I think this looks... Do I actually prefer this one? I do. Wow. Hey, okay. Guess that's what we're going with. For our MIO, yeah, it's just going to be this light aircraft designer. For now, it's only giving us 5% on agility, max speed, and air attack. But as we make fighters and as we research and so forth and so on, it's going to make it better. We're going to put this on 7 factories and put it back on 5. For this MIO, we're going to start with production efficiency. While this cast designer is quite nice, we're not going to be using it. Again, we're not going to be using cast this game, probably. So we're just going to focus on things like agility and fighter attack. Well done here. Let's start getting our dispersed industry. It's not a bad idea to get this, actually. We're going to get concentrated industry 1. I'm not too concerned about being bombed. We're going to be buying from the Dutch East Indies. So I have a question. And I've been noticing this a lot recently. When I play as Poland and I buy from the Dutch East Indies, which is right here. Oh, wait. It's because of this. Is this a new state? A new tile? Because now there's this, which means that it's the Dutch East Indies, which means that there's a land border between them and British Malaysia, British Malaya, Siam to Raj, to either Afghanistan or Iran, to the Soviets, to us. So we don't have to use convoys anymore. Huh. Very cool. Yeah, so we'll just keep making military factories and putting them on fighters now. And more materials for the war. I believe that's all of our industry focuses. So now we're going to clamp down on Danzig. It's going to give us a few decisions to, 1, get rid of this demilitarized zone, 2, get rid of this international city, and 3rd and lastly, get rid of the embargoed economy. The most important thing is, though, we can't set troops into Danzig, and we need to in order to be able to protect this port. So we need to retake the city. We're going to buy from Hungary. And we're going to be very rude, and we're going to do localized training centers right now. Clamp down on Danzig is done. We're going to expand our resources. It's going to be 24 steel and 12 aluminum, which we'll be getting a lot more of thanks to our excavation efforts. Also, these decisions have appeared. There's only 2 you need to do. Unification propaganda for daily compliance gain, and raid German national parties. It's going to give us a nice start to being able to ban the German National Party. Just gonna make some convoys. Once this focus is done, we will be able to raid the German parties one more time, and then we can integrate the city. Integrate the city. Weapons and equipment. Yeah, let's get radio right now. Okay, localized training centers is done. We're just gonna start getting a ton of German spies. Okay, when these 2 factories are done and we get a little more efficiency, we should start making 1 a day. It's not going to be enough to actually contest the air, but it's going to be enough to disrupt the enemy bombers. And our fighters are good. Mixed with anti-air from our troops and our trains, we should be shooting down a lot of enemy fighters and casts. Even though the German fighters will technically be better than mine, we're going to ban the German party. And to make sure that that focus doesn't, so it doesn't cancel, because we are at 80% and that is going down, we're for one last time going to raid German national parties. Now we're at 90% compliance and 3% resistance, so we don't have to worry. Oof, our agent has been captured. That's mostly fine. We'll rescue them. We're not going to resume mission, actually. After this, we're going to be deleting our spies and moving them onto the Germans with German spies. Now, we're going to integrate Gdansk Industries. And all the rest of our factories will be going on guns. We need a stupid amount of guns. Concentrated industry for more factory output. I know everyone likes disperse, but I'm going concentrated. Military factories. Keep producing them, man. You gotta keep producing them. We're looking good. We got 60 factories. Our army has not grown whatsoever, but we have a nice stockpile of support equipment, artillery, our anti-air and anti-tank capabilities are building. We're doing what needs to be done. We really are. Let's get the support equipment 2, support equipment 1. It's going to give us some more defense for our infantry and breakthrough. Gdansk Industries has been integrated. Danzig is now fully ours. We are now going to rush over here and complete the Able Constitution. It is time that we do our political focuses. I also want to get operational integrity. I like battlefield support. Battlefield support is objectively the best air doctrine in the game because it's battlefield support. It helps your infantry. We're doing operational integrity because interception detection plus 20%, interception mission efficiency plus 20%, fighter detection plus 20%, agility 10%, agility 10%. We're not doing heavy fighters, so just agility 10%. Air supremacy, mission efficiency plus 20%. This is what we need to focus on. Keep making military factories. I will be putting the rest back here for now. Okay, and we are going to be getting another German spy. I'm also going to be going into my spy agency and deleting both of these spies. Well, they are good because they're both seducers. I kind of want to use German national spies in order to have a less chance of being caught while in Germany. Our first German spy, we'll be putting them, right on Germany. Okay, we're going to do Polish militarism. It's going to give us a nice national spirit, gives us a little bit of war support, but most importantly, gives us a recruitable population of 2.5. We're going to keep saving our political power because we eventually need to move on to limited conscription for another 1%. These numbers are very small, but when you have a core population of 33 million, we should get a manpower pool of around 1.5 million, which is way more than enough to be able to hold off from the Germans and the Soviets. Our second spy is going to be another German, and put them on Brandenburg. If you didn't know, spies are incredibly good. Yes, they get caught all the time, which is annoying, but look at these bonuses that I'm getting. I get an invasion defense of plus 18%, a planning speed of plus 9.3%. Germany gets a negative 18% max planning factor, and they get a max entrenchment of negative 0.9, and we're just 18%. If you have enough spies on a country and you get your intel all the way up, you can effectively destroy a country's offensive pushes and even defensive capabilities. It's really good. Keep making our infantry equipment as good as we can. We're gonna need every little bonus that we can get. And now let's consolidate the Sanation government. It's gonna modify the April Constitution once again. And once that's done, we'll get limited now. Okay, let's go on to limited conscription, and we should have enough manpower available before the war kicks off. I'm also going to be getting these 3 researches here because they give a nice little bonus to my equipment. The annexation of Zaolzie. I don't know if I just mispronounced that, probably did. We must act quickly to protect territory with significant Polish populations before it can be seized by Germany. Czech ownership of Zaolzie must be contested by us, and it is time for the region to rejoin. For the region to join our nation. So we get a tiny state right here with 1 single factory. Thankfully it's a core, so we don't have to worry about that. We're gonna do the Sanation left. This is going to honestly give us just political power, and it's going to keep the left happy and the right mad. My goal is to move on to the Legion of Merit, which gives a national spirit. Legion of Merit, go figure, which gives an experienced soldier loss of negative 25% and high command cost of negative 20%. It's mostly for that experienced soldier loss of 25%. That's pretty good. And then when we do the Sanation right, again, I mean that theorist is pretty good, but we don't really need any of these advisors. It's really going to be for supporting right-wing paramilitarism, because it gives another recruitable population of 2%. Not bad at all. We'll be doing the castle and moving on to maintain the dictatorship. I believe that most people said that the actual one should be Triumph of OZN, I believe, but I just prefer doing maintain the dictatorship. It doesn't give you any bonuses. It doesn't give you any non-bonuses. Doesn't change your leader. It doesn't really do anything. So I like doing this one. I'm going to get this war industrialist for another construction speed of plus 10%. We need to be popping out these military factories fairly quickly. And since we have 35 days and 35 days before these both go on high, I am going to do the castle. This is going to make our leader get a nice little national, some traits, political power gain plus 10%, daily support for unaligned. It's going to give us some popularity of non-aligned, but it's going to make both the left and right a little bit less bad. And I'm going to get a Soviet spy anti-tank, because we need our anti-tank to be better with our piercing. We've got a little bit of time. Let's get this elusive gentleman for another spy. Okay, we have a stockpile of 14,000, so let's design a new infantry template. We're going to do support anti-air, as well as engineer company, and then on our actual division lines, we'll have an artillery, as well as an anti-tank. Yeah, we're gonna have it be that. I don't know why, but I'm just saying. Let's look at our infantry. I do like how the Polish troops look. They kind of look like the Stonewall division from the American Civil War. But like, they actually look cool because, you know, they're not fighting for the Confederacy. We could do an artillery gun, but you know what? We're just gonna do a normal infantry. Yeah, okay. Let's see how expensive this guy's gonna be. We can afford it, but joke's on us because we have to train up a whole lot more. We're gonna need about 500,000 more. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna need a lot of men. We're gonna need a lot of men, so also we need to switch all of these over to that division template. Ouch. This 20 goes here because that's going to be used to take out Prussia here. And this is going to be our main line. We are going to give up Ponzen, unfortunately. There's just no way we're going to be able to hold it. I'm also going to fall back behind this river. Yeah, we're going to fall behind this river. We will not be taking this tile because the Germans can attack it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tiles. And if they take this one, they can only attack it from 3. Nope, they can only attack it from 2. So, if you don't know if your unit is being attacked from multiple sides, yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we're going to be defending from behind the river and giving up all of Ponzen. That is, it's unfortunate. It is. I don't like giving up territory. We're not going to be giving up any territory in the east. No, in the west. We won't be giving up any territory in the west against the Soviets, but in the 15 games that I played trying to figure out a new strat to play Poland, historical Poland, you have to give this up. The Germans cut through you like knife through hot butter, and once your troops are being routed and pushed, it's very hard to be able to entrench again and dig in. In my experience, I can hold this line with almost near perfect certainty. Yes, micro is required, but I can hold it. I cannot hold Ponzen. Within a year or two, I will be able to retake this with ease, but we have to retreat and give it up for now. Again, I don't like doing that because it feels weak, but we're going to survive. We're going to survive as Poland, so we're going to give up Ponzen. manpower first. Let's support right-wing militarism and then the Legion of Merit immediately afterwards. Honestly, things are looking pretty good right now. We're gonna buy from the Soviets. I know most people would suggest, oh, buy from Sweden instead, buy from Finland, buy from literally anyone else. I don't care. The Soviets could use as much help as they can get. The easiest faction to beat in the game is the Soviet Union. Their division templates, I don't know if Paradox hard-coded them to be trash. Surviving against the Germans is a pain, a massive pain. It is very hard to do. It's possible, but it's very hard to do. Surviving against the Soviets, it's possible to do as one of these tiny little states, as one of these tiny little countries. It's easy to do as Finland with no manpower. I love fighting against the Soviet Union because it makes me feel good at the game. Okay, our divisions are out. We still need to finish our front line, so we will do this. This 5 will be guarding the border with Czechoslovakia, and then these ones here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. These 23 will be spreading out on these divisions first thing. And let's make... This should be enough. Keyword is should. Cool. We have our Soviet spy. We are also going to be improving relations with the Soviet Union. And I'm just going to keep my spy inside our country for now, because I don't want them to be caught by the Soviets. Our timing is going to have to be not perfect, but, you know, pretty good. Also, with my 100 political power, we are going to improve worker conditions so that we can get another 10 stability and Legion of Merit now. These 12, I'm going to be putting them all on the border with the Czechoslovakia. We're going to need some more. I'm going to do 10 more. For our fighters, let's get fighter baiting. So I have, in my practice games, I tried to contest for air supremacy, and my fighters got shot down, and I lost every single fighter within like a year. It was disgusting. So I've started doing interception, and interception is broken. Their fighters are objectively better than mine. It is what it is. I'm using a 1936 airframe, and Germany's going to be using, I believe it's going to be a 1940 airframe. That's fine, because I have a ton of anti-air, and my fighters, you'll see. We're gonna chew through them on interception. Looking good. Let's get Engineer Company 2 for more entrenchment. We need to keep making sure that our infantry here that we are now producing are being popped out quicker. Put them there, and they're both on moderate. Okay. You can do these if you want, but I don't see any. Yeah. Okay. Let's draft a new constitution, and it's for one reason only. It's going to modify the April Constitution by giving us +10 stability. That stability is nice. Since our troops are division templates are done, I'm going to get static warfare for +10% max entrenchment. I'm going to go through and make sure I put in generals. I'm going to promote this guy to a field marshal, and he's going to be in charge of my aggressive divisions. Organization first, and same thing with him. Okay. For our main line, we are going to be going with this old guard because it gives a max entrenchment of 1 plus of 1. Then we are going to go through here, and we're going to get offensive doctrine for max entrenchment +30%, as well as division recovery rate +10%. And now we're going to focus on having our best defensive men on the front line. And normally I hate this old guard, but they're not going to be used to push. They're just going to be used to hold. So we'll take as much max entrenchment as we can get. Let's also exercise our forces. Okay, let's get advanced machine tools for more production efficiency. Our stability is going up. We need it to be a bit more. Because right now we are getting a factory output of negative 11%, and that's not good. That is not good at all. And let's get, concentrated industry 3 for more factory output. Okay, these guys will be spread along this line. Let's do actually 9 more. And we'll keep exercising because let's look at these 3 different divisions, right? So this is green. This is me just pushing them up where they are trained. So it's just dudes with rifles, basically. It gives a negative 25% modifier in combat. Pretty bad. Next, we have trained. It gives no modifier. It's neither positive nor negative. And then we have regulars, which give a plus 25% modifier in combat. This is the highest that you can train up to. This is what we need to aim for. We also need to grab all of our fighters and put them on this port or airport here and grab all these new ones. We're going to train them because it is the same thing. Negative 15% air attack and agility. So we need our fighters to be quite a bit better. We are going to eliminate the socialist parties. It's going to change communism and democracy. At this point, we need to improve relations again, grab our Soviet spy, and we are going to boost diplomatic pressure on the Soviet Union. Right now, we cannot get a non-aggression pact because they don't like us more than they do like us. But that diplomatic pressure is going to push us over and allow us to get a non-aggression pact, pushing the war off with the Soviets for about another year or so. That's going to give us enough time to solidify this line against the Germans and also deploy a massive army on the border with the Soviets. 24 and 24. We're also going to grab our division here, or our army here, and put them on the appropriate line. And lastly, we need to put a supply depot here and one right here, with the one down here being built first. We're going to go back over here and reorganize the railway system. Lastly, we're going to get this leftist minister because it's another 10% stability. Second man of the state, Zog has submitted non-aggression pact with the Soviets. We have really until May 12th, 1940, and then they can break it. In my experience, they break it pretty much as soon as they can, and then they do their focus and demand the East. We no longer need this Soviet spy, so we're going to delete her and get a German spy once we can. Okay, we have almost 1 million men in the field. We should be fine. We do have a large deficit of guns, but we do have some time. Probably 100 days at this point before the war will kick off. So we should lower that number by quite a lot. Oh, nope. Now we got 70 days. Yeah, okay. That's more like it. German spy, and we're going to be putting them in Hessen. That way we can help our allies with a little bit more buffs, and I guess it's just debuffs for Germany. Our allies won't get the buffs. That's fine. That is okay. We have 45 army experience, so I'm going to go into the spirit of the academy and get political loyalty, because it gives us party popularity stability modifier plus 15%. We are now at 83%. And that's without even getting rid of the Sonathion left opposition. Okay, we are going to cancel all of our exercises now. As long as all our troops are off green, I'm happy. Now we can start digging in. The division recovery rate is so very important. More entrenchment, good. Construction 3. I kind of want to adjust my line a bit. So it's going to go across here. So now the Germans will have a harder time pushing into this tile because now they only have 2 unless they take here. 2 sides to attack from. Second man of the state is done, and we will now maintain the dictatorship. 35 days? Is that even enough time? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to stop exercising, and we're going to put all of our fighters onto interception. And I guess this is Cass. We're going to delete the Cass, and we're just going to sell them because the Germans are just going to shoot it down. Okay, good. Our supply depots are done, so now I don't have to worry about supply. Germany's going to be coming for us really soon. We have maintained the dictatorship. We have 90 stability, but the Germans have come for us. Before we allow them to eat us completely and entirely. I am going to prepare for the next war. And I want to go through and check our max entrenchment is good. Check our supplies. We have a lot of anti-air. And all of our future factories are pretty much going to be going on guns. So we'll pay that off. We'll be good. You know what? We're ready. Danzig will remain Gdansk. We are going to move to limited exports, though. It's going to be a waste of political power for some people. But we need our materials back. Okay. Gives us some factories. And we're going to slow the game down. The Germans will push very hard. We should be able to stop them. I am going to do a last stand. Before we lose this state, I'm going to blow the infrastructure and the supply depots, preventing the Germans from having that. I need them to take that state. Come on. Take it faster. Come on, come on. Okay, we can readjust our line now. We can readjust our line. And I am going to steal this guy and put him here. And we're going to do something very special. We're going to be putting our troops across this entire line with a shift click so that they spread out. I used to hate doing this, and I still kind of do, but with this strategy, it's pretty good. Yes. Good, 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 good. This is going to hopefully allow us to hold here. And the great counterattack will happen now. Yeah, why not? Also, I do want to show you what the air battle is looking like. So we have full red, but look at this. They are shooting down 4 versus our 10. Our average attack is lower. Our average agility is lower. Our average speed is lower. They are unfortunately doing a lot of damage to our troops, but we are shooting down their cast with our fighters and our anti-air. And we're shooting down their fighters with our fighters. So that is very good. And we are able to keep up production. That is even more important. Keep moving the lines back and forth. Nope. It is fine if we lose that supply depot. Keep one here. And one here. We're going to improve relations with 3 countries: Sweden, Hungary, and Turkey. Okay, I'm not going to be able to push there. The British have sent 27 planes to assist us. Yeah, so don't expect the Allies to help you. This fight is going to be all on you, and that's fine, because we are going to win. You know what? We are going to cancel our assault and let the Germans reposition here. There is no reason to sacrifice our manpower. I would like to also research a new airframe, because our fighters do need to be able to compete with the Germans eventually. Compete with the Germans and the Soviets at the same time. Sorry. Gdansk here. 2 and 3. Yeah, last stand that bad boy, and let's go ambusher for more entrenchment. We're going to move over that division, move over here. You know what? Also, let's move over an extra from up here so that we can hold a little better. That is a pretty big encirclement. We have pushed the Germans back. I'm going to pin these divisions. We're going to request Lend-Lease from Sweden. They're going to give us pretty much everything we ask for. We're going to do the same thing with the Turks. And okay, yeah, with the Kingdom of Hungary. That's fine. 5,000 guns, that is big. 3,000 guns, that is also big. Okay. I think I can take the airfield before they fall back. Though, I do know I need to pin here. And, okay. Take the airfield to prevent German air supremacy in the area. keep moving here. How is our front lines looking? This has solidified. We are going to lose this tile, which I don't want to do. Okay. Oh, no. They took my tile there. That is unfortunate. They broke across the river. It's gonna make it harder to defend this. Because 1, 2, and 3. But we'll figure it out. We're figuring it out already. We're going to hit here and keep marching down. Reinforce. Yeah, march up. Let's see if we can encircle those 2 divisions. No. I was not joking about wanting to encircle those 2 divisions. Always be checking your other front lines. Yeah, I'm going to retreat from there. No sense in holding it. I don't want to lose that state, like at all. So let's bring reinforcements up. You know what? I'm gonna make an emergency army just to be able to focus on this front. Because I don't want the Germans to be able to get rolling success, right? Because if they push hard enough, they will crush me. They will destroy me. So we need to be very smart about this. Okay, no assaulting. Except here. Defeat these encircled units. Keep pushing. Wipe out that division. Keep watching for German mistakes. Ooh, not okay. I do not want to lose this state. I wasn't able to last stand. Spam. Maybe I can still arrive in time. I did. So let's put our troops back onto the line how they should be. I am going to take away 5 of these divisions and put them on my front line. We can get 4 more units. Spread them along the line. Ambusher once again. And we're just gonna hold here. Okay, I am going to turn the speed up because I think I can do this. And I'm going to watch my front lines, and as I see things happening that should not be happening, I'm going to intervene. Let's look at our KD, 156 to 500. About 1 to 4.3, give or take. If I'm doing my quick math, someone want to do the actual math? Let's get another German spy. I remember when my spies got caught. Let's also become a spy master for more spies. Okay. No way. My God, man. I can't believe that just happened. They pushed me off the tile even though I had divisions at most strength. Oh, man. Can I retake that tile? Is it too late? Is it too late for me? That is a good spot to hold. No way, man. No way. Come on. You stay there for defensive purposes. Okay. 2 there. Okay, Plan West is done. We're going to do local Western plans. This is going to unlock a bunch of decisions that help with defense, breakthrough, attack against Germany. And we're going to use that to clean up Königsberg. And then once we start pushing into Germany proper, we will use that. We'll use it to retake Poznan, which, you know, I want to do. The German occupation of my territory won't last for long. You know, I'm just gonna say it. Good God, there's a lot of divisions here. Good God above. Yes, prepare defense to help with our defense. The French are sending troops. Okay. Now this is epic. If France can send troops to us, then we can hold. The Netherlands have joined the Allies. In all of my practice games, the Netherlands loses, they capitulate. But the French and Belgians are able to plug the hole and defend around Brussels. So that is very, very good. I can speed up the game because the Germans are no longer crushing me. Need to keep saving that political power. We're going to be making some big pushes in a moment. So we're going to start working on our refineries because we will have to make refineries at some point. Okay, let's get some research slots now that we have time to actually do that. We are going to do one here and one there. I would like to hit everything. Force attack. And force attack there. Also, we will be very smart about our assaults, attacking from more than one direction, attacking tiles that we feel are weaker. So this has 5 troops. We're not going to take that. Cool. Hit again there. Actually, I do want more to go up there. And we'll hit from the side here. Leave 1 troop. Hit here. How are we looking? Really bad. Fair enough. Fair enough. We were not, I repeat, we were not ready for this. We were not ready for this assault. Oh no. Oh man, that French tank is holding. Keep attacking, yo. Come on. Oh. Nope, nope. Okay. Oh, they took that supply depot. That's fine. We're just gonna hold here for now. I think I gave enough time for the Allies to rush into the Netherlands to save them. I think that push that I just did required the Germans to reposition. Does that make me a hero? I like to think yes. Okay, we're looking so much better. We are now making infantry equipment. Can we take back that tile? Make our lines look a little bit more solid. So in my last Poland video, I had a lot of people asking. Yeah, I'm gonna do infiltration. I had a lot of people asking why I won't accept Lend-Lease from the UK. This is why. This Lend-Lease will require 15 convoys. My convoys will travel through the lower Baltic Sea into the North Sea, or Eastern North Sea, into the English Channel, or into the North Sea. I'm going to be losing a lot of guns and a lot of manpower and a lot of convoys. This is going to tank my war support. So instead of doing that, I am going to, first of all, deny access. So none of my convoys do leave. Yeah, not my problem. Fighter detection, air supremacy. In all my earlier games, Romania joined the war so much sooner. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they're not joining, but I'm fine with that. Oof, I need to adjust this line. Okay, the Soviets have changed the non-aggression pact. We are going to remove and remove. We're going to duplicate this first and remove those 2, and we're going to call this Sov, because these guys are just supposed to defend from the Soviets. Yeah, okay. A fairly large army of those bad boys. Keep making military factories. Our first Soviet spy, and we'll be putting them on Minsk. Another Soviet spy. And let's move on to war economy. The Soviets are justifying a war. So in all my other games, the Soviets didn't justify a war. Instead, they would use their focus and demand the East. But I guess they're going to justify a war on me instead, so... Okay. Also, the Germans making a pretty big push. And they'll join the war, they'll rush their troops up. I wonder if I can take this supply depot. And these 31 troops are going to be the start of something beautiful. Okay. Exercise and promote this guy. You know what? I am going to be giving up this tile. And hope that someone marches into it faster than what they are. Yeah, I kind of want to just spread those guys across. Let's do a nationalist education for more war support, division attack, and defense on core territory. Abolishing segregated seating is based, but we don't have a need for non-core manpower. Really stability. Oh no, our war support's quite good. Stability could be better. But it's really for that bonus for core defense. Let's start working on tanks. We're going to be playing tanks as well. Retreat, I don't know why you're up there. Nope, nope, nope. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Nope. If the Germans want to make pushes, they can make pushes. But for now, we just need to make sure that our front line and our Soviet line are ready for the Soviet invasion, which will be coming pretty shortly. Also, man, we really just have random planes. We're gonna have to take some of those soon. Dude, the Netherlands held. That's nuts. I'm so happy for them. I thought they were gonna capitulate. They capitulate every game. This has been a very different game than my usual ones. My test games that I've done after I figured out the strat. The Soviets didn't do a manual justification. They did their focus tree, which is demand the East. Yeah, so we're just gonna deal with that and yeah, prepare for their attack much sooner. Ambusher. Yeah, as well as guerrilla fighter for more entrenchment speed. How are we looking down here? Romanians have been bashing into us for a while now. They've only lost 86k. We've lost 317, 300 to the Germans, and the Germans have lost 1.2 million. 1.2 million. Oh no! Did they take it? No, that was the French attacking. Never mind. We're good. We're okay. We're missing too many guns, so I can finally request a lend-lease from Hungary. Give me artillery, support equipment, guns. I don't need towed anti-tank. That's beautiful. Request lend-lease. Okay, that's big. That was big. Also, the Germans did a sick little naval invasion, so I'm going to hit this airport again. Too bad I don't have 50 political power. Oh, that's the event. That is the event. So we are going to wait here for a minute. We're going to allow... Oh no! The British units got deleted. No. Man. It's so sad. Yeah, so in my experience, they declare immediately, so let's just build as much entrenchment as we can. Okay. Poland will not surrender without a fight. We have been defending the West against the German menace successfully, might I add you. Might I add. Let's see if I can hit here. And I'm going to do that. Okay. We don't have any fighters, so what we're going to do is we're going to take half of our air force and we are going to move it over here to defend and hopefully shoot down Russians instead of Germans, which we are crushing, by the way. Dude, the Germans are now taking advantage because they see the Soviets attacking me. But joke's on them. I'm better. Also, watch out. Watch me rack up these Soviet kills. And like, Soviet Union has killed 1,000 of me. There is a big concern with them de-orging us, for sure. Due to them just constantly cycle attacking us, but come on, man. We can beat them. Yugoslavia has joined the Allies. Germany. I don't know if I should be the one to tell you this, but you can't even beat me while the Soviets are attacking me. You can't beat France. You weren't even able to beat the Netherlands. Why are you opening up the front even more? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna take Königsberg. Oh, I'm gonna take Königsberg. I might not because it's snowing. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. Good. The Soviets didn't beat me. We will not let that Australian unit's sacrifice be in vain. Also, I like to think that I can hit that. Let me have it. Let me have it. I want it. I want it. Let me have it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Nope. 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 No. 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 I still want fucking Königsberg. Man. Okay. Now, this is what we needed to happen. No. No, no, no. We will not retreat from Gdansk. You will stay there, and you will let these Soviets de-org. Okay? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yes. Join wars. Jeez. I can't believe I had to tell you that. Yes, I would like your assistance in fighting the Soviets. Thank you. Also, these Germans are now encircled, so let's clean that up. It's fine. We can just let them sit there while we finish up that encirclement. I don't remember allowing that to happen. Okay, wipe them out. All of them. Never mind. They last standed, so we're just gonna let them sit on that. Twiddle their thumbs. And that's now when everyone hits Memo. Like I said before, we're not doing the Memo pocket. I love doing it because it's so much fun. And it makes me feel like a man. But so many people complained in my last video. So I'm going to appease them. And let's also wipe out these Russians. Come on. Nice. Memo has been liberated. We are going to put these 3 men and guard Memo. I don't know. Where do we need these guys? Let's put them here, because I think I'd like to maybe do some pushes if possible. My land doctrine is done. Cool. Start making better guns as well. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We have not retaken the entire state though. We can absolutely do that now. I think we need, yeah, defensive plan. What are we looking at here? 650 to 2 million Germans and 1 million Soviets. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We have retaken the city. Man, that feels good. That feels really good. We're also going to prepare an attack on the north. We will not be assaulting the south because I don't want to get caught up in this. Ooh, so I'm cooking beef, and oh my god, it smells great. Shoot. Yugoslavia is falling, which means that I'm losing access to all of my war materials, except Hungary and Latvia for some reason. Keep working down our doctrine. Eventually we may switch to superior firepower, but right now I just don't feel the need to. Yeah, let's take that tile. I wanted to encircle them, but I need supply. Local Eastern plans for once I do start invading the Soviet Union. For now, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Cool. Keep researching tanks, come on. Yeah, we'll do some improved worker conditions, and let's import propaganda films, the Battle of London. I am going to ask for control of state, and I'm going to get Lazio, which is Rome. Fun fact, if you control Rome, when the Civil War happens, you'll get the puppet. So I am going to be a little scumbag, and I'm going to steal the puppet from the United Kingdom because I deserve it. And if you say that I don't deserve it, let me just point you to example A. No, that beef that I'm cooking smells phenomenal. That's exciting, man. That's exciting. Our rubber production is almost complete. Let's go. Damn. Okay. Can we take Stettin? Hello, Berlin. I definitely would like to see if I can take that. The fall of Berlin, the Polish juggernaut cannot be stopped. Readjusting our front line. Oh, the Americans are fully supporting us now on our German position. Germany has lost 2.7 million to us, and the Soviets have lost 2.6 million. We have lost 1 million to the Germans and 200,000 to the Soviets. Okay, we should also have some CAS ready for us. Assault, push forward, victory, and let's grab our CAS. 97%. We need one more big city, but I don't really see any big city that's not over here. Oh, Linz, and I just took it. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? 100% capitulation. Ladies and gentlemen, Poland has capitulated Germany. We are going to take Eastern Prussia. We are going to take these states here. Yes, just like that. Unfortunately, I cannot puppet. It's dumb. It's stupid. It really is. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our Japanese, our puppet here, and we're going to give them all of their land back. Yes, we are a good puppet master. The German Empire has been reborn, and they're giving us resource rights and factory rights. So let's see what we actually do and don't need. Wow. It is also, dude, that's big. That was goofy of them right there. Yeah, it is time to move our armies over. Dude, I'm so happy that it was the Soviets that got screwed by this peace deal and not me. Okay, they were able to break out, that's fine. But our army is arriving. All of our spies are here. We're going to be deleting all of the German ones because we do not need them anymore. I'm going to be adding an artillery combat support battalion to my Soviet divisions so that we can get a little bit more assistance in pushing. The initial push is always the hardest, but eventually things get figured out. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to superior firepower because we are no longer going to be holding. We're going to go down as far as we can, but mostly halfway. Okay. Hopefully that'll help with our soft attack capabilities. Okay, let's take that city and maybe we can capitulate Lithuania. Okay, Lithuania still alive even though they capitulated. Okay. Oh, let's see how we're looking. Oh, we've lost a lot. They've lost more. Support the Netherlands assault here. Also, their ships they're not done repairing? Oh my god, it's taking forever to repair those cruisers. Come on, I would love to encircle these divisions. I'd love it, I would. Oh, well. They got encircled, but not the amount that I wanted. That's fine. Let's go on all out. Let's go on all adult serve. It's going to give us a massive debuff towards pretty much everything, but it's fine. We will get through it. Oh, you love to see it. You do. You really, really do. Man. Okay, so this video is getting a little long, so I'm just gonna quickly summarize what happens at this point. The UK kicked me out of the Allies and then very promptly invited me back. I did not join, so I set up a couple collab govs and beat the Soviets. I took pretty much everything that looked like it was in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and puppeted the rest. That's really about it. There you go. I survived as historical Poland against both Germany and the Soviet Union. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.